Blessings, beautiful souls. As promised, I have this week's special guest and empowering conversation for you. This gentleman is a phenomenal community leader, radio presenter, events organizer, and community activist, and just a beautiful soul among us. I remember years ago listening to his show every Tuesday and being really inspired by his conversation with his empowering guests. Today, I am excited to bring him on my show as an empowering, inspirational role model to us all. He is the one and only Douglas Williams, affectionately known as Brother Dougie or Sir Dougie. Sir Dougie, are you there?
Yes, first I'd like to give thanks to my sister for the warm introduction. One said I was wondering if it's me you're talking about, but yes, I kind of catch myself a little bit. See? And my sister, I want to give thanks to you because I've been observing the kind of work that we're doing, and you've been consistent for so many years. I know that you've been very supportive to me, not only me, but my organization and many other people within the community. So I need to rise you up, my sister, and you're very humble, and that's what I really like about you. You're very humble and you're very helpful. See, and people probably not aware or know of you, but it's someone, I love and admire. So I want to get that out. And also I want to rise up Conscious Radio Station for their support over the years. We find your voice very supportive. Also, I must big up Being Dr. Supreme. You've been very supportive. I need to big up the management of Conscious Radio. It is a brave management to put on these conscious shows in terms of rising up our people. When we are the presenters and DJs on Conscious Radio, must big them up. Big up to Sister Juliet, you know what I mean? Sister Judith, amazing sister, amazing soul, amazing spirit. Isaac Natural, and then when a Joe Uprising, there's so many. Mark Walker, I'll be supportive in the kind of work that I've been doing. See? So, again, it's very important that we set the pace properly, because if all Conscious Radio, I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. And other community radio stations out there will be supporting Find Your Voice in terms of looking at how we can reverse the madness or confront our people in the community. So I want to rise them up. Must do that. Yes, my sister, rise up. Well, the event is focused around mental health, the truth around mental health. And the reason why we're looking to look at the health of mental health, because one of the things we realize that, men don't really talk, when they're going through certain health challenges like prostate, diabetes, cancer itself. Where women, they would talk to their girlfriend, talk to anybody, even strangers, they just talk, And, with that, they're able to let it go, let it out, where we hold things down. And recently, not too long ago, I had a friend of mine who committed suicide, actually hang himself. And this brother had everything, you know what I mean? Why he hanged himself, I don't know, but people will never know, But, and this is needed that, as men, we need to be talking or develop like a Men with Voices circle where men can share and upload and let off what they're going through, because, they say that every 60 seconds, hear me carefully, every 60 seconds, someone commits suicide, around the world, So what we're looking to do is to look at the mental health, look at the stigma, because there's a lot of stigma, a lot of ignorance. If someone's got mental, you said, boy, that man, I saw a madman, keep away from that madman or mad woman, and then people are some idiot. But no, people go through you know, changes. People go through mood swings, you know, because we all got mental health. Whether it's physical, spiritual, we all got mental health. You know, we will be human. We never had sad moments, you know, you have happy moments, see? But it's how you deal with it. Some people just keep in that kind of state and never get out of that state, you know. So what we're looking to do is look at your thing about our mental health, seeing and talking about it and having an open discussion and look at concrete solutions. And we will be having some health professionals from that particular area, see, to open up the discussion. And also we're having a question and answers. We're looking at concrete solutions, see? And it's important that, you know, we talk, and it's not going to be the first one. Depending on how this one goes, we will be having several discussions. Look at the whole thing about mental health or well-being, you know. And I had a conversation with Lyndon. He said that one thing you need to do, look at the words we use, because if you say you've got mental health, you've already told yourself that, you know, got mental health. Because you will program yourself from the subconscious, you know. So basically, we'll be looking at the words we use, how we describe ourselves, the script, what plays in our mind, because we can't change the script, we can't change our state, you know. So we'll be looking at all these things here. See, the whole thing about mental health. I think the first thing is to have an open mind. Yeah, have an open mind. Leave your ego once. I'm not saying don't come to ego, but some people want to prove people wrong or whatever. You know, leave that one side. It's have an open mind, right? And what we're looking to do is see how we can have mature dialogue, conversation, and deal with the truth. Because one thing, because one of the brothers will be speaking is Dr. Kinsu, and he says that a lot of stuff what we carry is come back from our relationship we have our parents or from childhood and so forth, right? And we've really dealt with it. So we'll be dwelling to all that stuff, right? And also look at the emotions. Also, we'll be looking at the words we use as well. So it's having an open mind, having an honest discussion. See, because I do believe when there's a problem, there's a solution. You know, but you got to believe that first. See, and having clarity, you know, because there is a lot of ignorance, you know, around the whole thing about mental health. See, and we want to demystify some of those myths, you know. And like I said before, we'll go through mood swing, you know. Also, we're looking to inform us of the whole thing about food, because food plays a very important part in the mood swing. Sugar is a number one killer. Let's don't get it twisted. It's a killer, you know, and it messes your mood swing. So we'll be, you know, the question you asked me really is that we want people to have an open mind and come a lot more wiser. See, because we're not going to solve this in one session, but we're looking to work with a group of people and have put in several sessions. Look at the whole thing about mental health or well-being. See, yeah, I'm working with some like-minded people out there. Yeah. Well, first we have Russ Minty. He be the we call the host. He be the host there, and he's worked with people mental health who's got challenges in that particular area. So he brings his experience. So he'll be the host. Also, I call MX, who actually work with people who've got mental health challenges. So he'll be there bringing their experience. Also, we have Dr. Kinsu, who to me is an amazing individual. He does a lot of research, done a lot of research in a particular subject. But he's looking at the whole thing about the emotions, you know, what we hold on to, you know, from childhood and the relationship with our parents. Also, we Lyndon, who's written a book, Diabetes, Inspired Diabetes, who he refers himself by diabetes in 40 days, is it 40 days? No, 90 days or something like that. See, very inspiring individual, very supportive. I'll give him that, very supportive. But he'd be looking the whole thing about the mindset. See? And there'll be quite a few people there, like therapists, people who've done a lot of work with the brain. You know, they'll be making a contribution. There's a brother called Peter who seriously was in the serious challenge with mental health. Even there in the audience, but he's been making a contribution because like that, he actually work in the system in the mental health scene, etc. So there'll be various people will be there, but the main people will be on the panel will be Dr. Kinsu, NX. Also there'll be Lyndon, and Rasmin will be the host. Yeah, the moderator, so to speak. See, yeah. Well, it's a free event, so it's not to buy tickets and you have to pay. It's a free event because we want to make this free. We want to make this that get many people to come down there. And the dress, is Sisbury Road, which is on St. Anne's Road, that's in Tottenham. And we're looking to start at 4 sharp. So we're trying to get together for about 3:30 so people can network with each other and meet some of the people on the panel and have a brief chat beforehand, or if you want to have a chat. And also be some therapists there and etc. People could network. So that's why we're trying to get there early. See? And, so there's no need to buy tickets or get tickets online. Just need to just come there, have an open mind. Please bring pen and paper. Then take in the information, write down the information, etc. Please, that's very important. See? And the time is from 4 to 8, but we're trying to get from early about 3:30. And there will be some stores there people can purchase mainly books and etc. Yeah. Yeah. So it's at Sisbury Library, which is on St. Anne's Road, and that's N50. What I will read out the postcode a little bit later on. See? But just need business to get there. But if you want more information, and you can contact me on 0788-240-3871. 0788-240-3871. Yeah. I want to say something was very liberating, right? And to do the whole thing about mental health, that I was speaking to a sister named Teresa, and she works with people mental health. And one of the things she does, she has this thing we call silent walks, where they go into nature in the park and with these trees and look for greenery, and you don't talk. And if you do talk, it's got to be around nature where it's something you observe. And I said, why people don't talk, we don't go to, said the ego kicks in, right? You just want to talk, and in that moment, so that when you observe nature and the leaves are greeting you and there's greenery and, you change your state. And the reason why it's very important for us to, like now, the more she talks about it, the more it makes more sense. Because we're in a concrete jungle where pure concrete about the place and knives and this and that. You must go off a bit off your head. But if you go into a greenery space, you're more calm and more civilized. You're at ease. And one thing she does as well, right? It's about grounding, where you take your shoes, your socks off, and stand on the grass, right? And let yourself be energized, see? And blaze in the sun and look at the trees. And very powerful tool. And speaking with her, she's really energized me just speaking with her. Mm-hmm. And the fact that, because I've been doing what she's suggesting, what we should be doing. Any opportunity you have, just get out in the park. Because if we look at children just naturally love to play in the park and have fun and kick the leaves and this and that, and but we've become a bit more stubborn, so to speak. That's why we're in the position we are in today. So just observe children, and then and see how children just have fun when they're in the greenery. It's just amazing. But to me, it's very important that we need to get as much. And obviously, it's time. Can be time changes, but get into the greenery. Because this place there is a concrete jungle. In the Caribbean, Jamaica, what I know of, I spend a little time out there, right? You have space, especially the countryside. You have space where you can be in the greenery, you can observe and look up. And, you feel alive, you feel energized. See? But the problem in this space there is just pure concrete and noise and this and that. It just turn you over. See? So, and it's about well-being, and being nature helps your well-being and helps towards, reverse your. But this place is just can get depressed, because the reason why, because it's a concrete jungle sometimes. I've heard of them. I can't remember because I was going to go one at a time there, but I just never had the chance to commit myself for the full 7 days. But you don't talk. You don't talk. Only just into meditation and for 7 days, and I'm very, very powerful. Very, very powerful. I forget what they call themselves again. Name of the organization. But yes, you're right. They go for 7 days. Just retreat, no talking at all, and just pure meditation. And meditation is a very powerful tool. Very powerful tool. Two of the same sisters talk about the power of meditation. You see, So what there are tools out there. There are tools out there we could tap into. And also it's very important that we look at how we change our state, because if you observe someone who's depressed, who say they're depressed, right? The shoulders is down, shadow breathing, they talk very slow. But if you say that person, listen, you just won the lottery, they probably do a somersault and they'll be laughing and joking and because they've changed the state, they're happy. So the point I'm making is that you can change your state just like that. That's why physiology is very, very important. Exercise is very, very important, because you change your state. Why do you think people smoke, drink, and whatever? It's about changing their state. Yeah, it's about changing their state. And what people really want, there's people who are different, right? Out of life, there's two things: happiness and love. Yeah, people just want to be happy. People want to be happy. People want to be loved. Yeah? People want to be happy. People want to be loved. See? So, and what you find that the biggest force in life is pain and pleasure. Most people run from pain to pleasure. That's why people take crack, cocaine, heroin, because they're in a lot of pain. They haven't dealt with the mask, the things what's holding them back. See? And that's why, you need to get to the root of things and let go and forgive. And, it's a lot of work. But we run on to these stuff here. So, on the 23rd, we're looking to see how we can make a breakthrough You know, and like I said, one of the purposes to do several seminars, you know, look at everything about well-being and everything about mental health, and just explore the word mental health. So we might have to ban the word mental health, because we say you got mental health, you've told your subconscious that you got mental health. See, but don't forget, your mind does not know real and unreal, you know, from the subconscious. Like an example would be if you watch a horror movie, and people listen to me carefully what I'm saying here. If you watch a horror movie, right, even though it's not real, you get frightened. See? Because your mind there's no difference, you see what I'm saying? So it's very important that you feed the mind with positive things at all the time. See? Everything comes down to the mind, my sister. You know, everything comes to mind. What you feed your mind. You know, there's people who commit suicide, but if you look at their bank account, right, they have 100,000 pounds. So it's not about the money. It's just the mind. You know, it's just the mind. You know, look on all them man there, Paul Gascoigne and George Best and all them people there. They were well known. They were, you know, they were loved, but yet again, right, because they want to control their emotions, right, they still, the biggest buzz they had was drinking, because what they wanted to be loved, you know, they want that big buzz where they want to be loved by means of pain. And the football's taken away and everything. The biggest buzz they had was just drinking. See? So, you know, we're gonna turn this thing upside down, and that's why I encourage people to come out on the 23rd and get the information, you know, and share it with other people. That's all we ask people to do. See, and you know, that's how much because two things. When I speak, it's two things. A, I'm gonna paint the picture, or you don't see the value. You know, if you didn't see the value, what's going to take place on the 23rd? I see the value what we're about. See, and that's why it's about. But I look at the value, and it's very important because you see, it's either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. You know, it's either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. We have no time to waste right now. You know, and that's why it's very important that people come out and get the information and share it among other people. You know, because mental health is a serious issue. You know, I myself got involved in the whole thing because, like I said, that I just feel that's something we should be talking about more, because a lot of ignorance and around mental health and etc.
Okay, Brother Dougie, thank you so much for being a fantastic guest, as I knew you would. Every time you come on my show, it's always been a pleasure to have you, and you've brought so much wisdom with you. But no one ever leaves the Imani Speak show without giving a few words of encouragement to the listener that might be sitting at home feeling, oh my God, this is my story. They're talking about me. Or they know somebody who's going through this. What would you say to that person, Brother Dougie, to help them to take a few steps towards taking some action to help themselves or help the one they love out of a difficult time? Because obviously mental health has a wide spectrum, from anxiety, bereavement, right up to schizophrenia. And what you're doing is you're really taking out the stigma of what mental health means. So, Brother Dougie, I'm handing over to you. Yeah, what words have you got for that person at home?
Okay. Well, I want to leave a quote by the great man, the Honorable Les Brown. And he says that for you to be successful, you have to prepare to do things today that others not prepared to do. So tomorrow you have to think that others won't have. I'll repeat myself again. For you to be successful, you have to prepare to do the things today that others not prepared to do for tomorrow, and the things that others won't have. If you look at people who are successful today, right, they're prepared to do things that other people are not prepared to do. See, so there's no magic to be successful. You have to come out of your comfort zone. I listened to a recording by Tony Robbins, and one of the things he was saying is that what crippled people is just fear. It's just fear. It's just people to come out of their comfort zone. I mean, to be honest with you, right? It's easy for me to speak and what I'm doing now. But it took me about 10, 15 years to believe I can do it, right? What was that? Fear. You know, you see what I'm saying? Fear cripples you. So you need to come out of fear and just do it. There's a book called Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway. I think it's by Susan, I can't remember my name, Susan something? Susan Jeffers, that's right. Well, I know you're up to speed with these things there, my sister, you know, right? So, you know, what I say to people out there who's out there listening right now is feel the fear and do it. Come out of your comfort zone. Do something just to edge you out. You know, it's about building muscles. Do something uncomfortable every single day. You know, as they say, it takes 30 days to break a habit. You know, even though I'm speaking, right, I'm still not there yet. I'm still learning myself, but I've got to keep pushing and push myself. And one thing I'll say to people out there, listen to inspirational, motivational speakers. Les Brown, Anthony Robbins, you know, Uma Johnson, you know. Listen to these people all the time. Feed your mind, feed your consciousness every single day. You know, read positive books. You know, I've been reading regular for a couple of years, right? But if you can just read a paragraph every day, something positive, just to feed your subconscious. Because if you look at the system, they're working on us every single day, 24 hours, right through the clock. See? So, and when you come to the stat now, right, look at yourself in the mirror. It's either you ask yourself, it's either you're part of the problem or you're part of the solution. See? There's no doctor in the world I know of. And if there is, please let me know. Because split your head open, operate on you, and give the right attitude, the right mindset. You have to perform your own operation on yourself. You know, there's no quick fix to this thing yet. See, you know, so people, we need to take responsibility for our action and for ourselves. One thing is to come out your comfort zone, come to seminars, come to, you know, other seminars. Just come out of your comfort zone and get the information. See, and listen to community radio station like Conscious Radio is a start. And take notes, right, and get the information, right? Because we're in serious times right now. What's happening, and you know, we've got to look at the whole body of things. You know, the whole thing about health, but again, is another thing. We don't want some cancer worms right now. You know, we have to look at a whole program, and you know, it's sad. But you know, the thing is that we can reverse it by our mindset, changing our mindset, etc. You know, so you know, I'm in a good place because I'm meeting positive people. Talking to you, my sister, it helps them to bring things out. And yeah, I'm a better place, man. You know, and it's encouraging, you know, because I must admit there's some amazing individuals out there, and I really have to big up people just like Teresa. I have to big her up. I have to big up people like Kinsu, you know, Russ Minty, MX, Lyndon, there's people like Vasco out there, Stephen Sally. I have to big them up every single day. I have to big up Sister Grace and these individuals there. They're inspiring. They're inspiring. There's so many of them out there. A brother called Dave. And I want to say this about my brethren Dave, because when I leave the seminars, that man makes sure that I reach home safe. Right? Actually, literally make sure I reach home safe. And once I'm home safe, we chat for about 5 minutes and he got in business. Every single time. Every single time. Same like Russ Minty sometimes, see? And Supreme and them man there. Them man just make sure that I'm safe, I'm protected and so. Something's very emotional because that man will just look after you. Literally look after you. Make sure you're alright, I think. Man like Jammers and them man there. Bonafide, brethren. Bonafide. You know what I mean? Bonafide. Me them come back a long way. But we've been through some stuff together. See? Right? That man will look after me. And they just look after their people. Look after me. Make sure I'm safe and I'm good. And, because when I started, that man used to rally around me. So, yeah, I have to big up Grace and Sister Missile and Sister Sandra, and there's quite a few of them out there. See? These are people who are close to me. I'm determined that, we're going to make it happen. Make it happen. See? That we're looking at the truth around mental health. Presented by Find Your Voice. And we're looking at concrete solutions. And it's a free event, and the venue is St. Anne's Library, Tottenham, N15 5PU. I'll repeat the postcode. N15 5PU is on Sisbury Road. I suppose Sisbury Road is Tissbury. Sisbury Road. And again, it's N15 5PU. And that's Saturday, 23rd of March. Time 4 p.m. to 8 p.m. It's a free event, as I said. So we have no. And if you want more information, contact number is 0788-240-3871. I repeat, 0788-240-3871. And I just want to say to people, just rise up. And it does be great to start, but you have to start to be great. Our power to our people.